Good morning, everybody. Today's another day. We've got a few things happening right now. I'm doing the shower trays in all the bathrooms except one. One has a bathtub, so it doesn't need it. But the other three bathrooms, the en-suites, the shower trays were never done up until this point. It's been like, I don't even know, like 6 months and we haven't done them. Like work inside the house completely stopped. So I want to get that done now and just finish off like little small things that I can get done. So I'm getting that done right now. Hold on, it's a very busy house today. I'll come back. Okay, so it really has been all go here today. Like, I'm tired. Yeah, so I've been up and down the steps a few times today. So getting my exercise in. Yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, the shower trays are going to be done today. I'll just show you here in one of the bathrooms. So you can see it was just never completed, so they need to screed and then tile it. And then the same for here as well, this needs to be done. This here is a light, which will be inside there. I had the, what's it called? The electrician, so I'm losing my words. I had the electrician come over the other day and I wanted him to fit it and he was like, they have to dress it first. So once they've dressed it, then I'll call him back to put the light in as well and do a few other things. Also the plumber, yesterday I got the plumber to come over because we have a vanity unit in one of the bathrooms. But what happened was I bought a tap to go with it because I needed a long tap because it's like a bowl type sink. And I managed to get a tap that I was looking for. And so I bought the tap and I thought, oh yeah, I'll just get him to come and connect it. And he came and he was like, but where's the plumbing work for underneath? And I was like, I don't know. So he had to go this morning and get the plumbing work because he was like talking to me in gibberish. He was like, yeah, you need one that is 1.5 or something. I was like, can you go and get it? Because I don't know what you're talking about. And I will buy the wrong thing. So he went this morning. He's gone this morning to go and get it. So there's a whole lot happening. So yeah, the house is just really busy today. Really busy. And yeah, it's been a lot. Now like, oh, I don't know what happened there, don't ask me. Okay, it's now like 8 o'clock at night. The guys left about an hour ago. They're more or less done. They managed to do the part where the what do you call it goes, like, you know, where you put your soaps and stuff. They did that. They did the shower trays as well. So that's all done. You can see here. Okay, so you can see it's all done. I need to take the blue plastic thing off that. But yeah, so it's done here, and you can see up there as well. But it still looks very messy because the grouting is still drying, so it's a bit of a mess. But tomorrow, I guess, I'll have to come and give it another clean. But right now, the place is so messy because even though everyone took off their shoes to come in, right, the traipsing up and down with cement, you know, it's everywhere, and I can't sleep like this. I really can't. So I am now cleaning the floor. Just trying to get some order because I can't leave the place like this. It's doing my nutting, honestly speaking. So I'm sweeping and then I'm gonna mop and then I'm gonna send the children to bed. Because it's kind of late. But after they left, I just need to sit down for a few minutes because it's been a really busy day. And so I just needed a minute. I just needed to catch a minute. So it's 8 o'clock now, so I'm gonna start cleaning up right now. Good morning, another day. This morning I have lots of work going on again. I have lots of bits to do in the main house and then I have bits to do to the apartment as well. So right now you probably hear them. They're doing loads of work downstairs. So what I'm trying to do is I need to buy a new toilet because if you remember the last video, one of the tops of the toilet thing was cracked and they don't think that they'll be able to find a replacement. So I have to buy a whole new toilet. Great. So I'm doing that. In fact, I'll take you downstairs and you can see for yourself because explaining it is just going to sound terrible, right? So let me go and show you what's happening.
Biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know who you're going to be,
Oh, you'll dress it today?
Yes.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you. This one, this is also this is going to be blocked up. So we'll, the POP guy will come and do something here to cover this. So obviously, if that's a bedroom, if this is a bedroom, we don't want, it's a bit close, right? Oh, yeah. So if it's a bedroom, we don't obviously want people to be able to see into the bedroom, so we have to block that up. Then we're going to do the same thing as the window and take the bars out, but I thought it would be too much work, so it's better to just cover it and plaster over it so that it's covered. And also these windows here, these two windows, which I didn't want to look into the house, what I've decided to do is actually get them frosted. So I didn't want to lose the light, because I thought about bricking it up, I didn't want to lose the light into the house. So instead we'll change those to frosted windows, and this one in the kitchen too will be frosted. And then we'll leave the big one as it is. But this needs to be replaced, this glass, because you can see here, look, it's cracked. It's cracked. It's been like that for a while, so that needs to be changed. So they're gonna do that. So little bits, we're getting there. And this toilet, this is what I was trying to say, this toilet from last time, remember when the lid is cracked? Here you can see a big crack. They won't be able to find a replacement, so instead I'm gonna have to buy a whole new toilet. So I'm on the lookout for that. And there's a few little things that have to be done in the main house too, so it's looking positive. I'll be getting a quote for the kitchen area too, hopefully towards the beginning of next week. And the guy is coming to do some skimming work tomorrow, so we can get all this done and just make it all nice and neat and then painted and all the rest of it. So it's getting there. It's pretty exciting, but it's scary. It's scary, but we're getting there. Do you know what I mean? It's getting there. This window here is actually the back of the bathroom. So that never ever had a window. It was always, never just got around to it. So it was always just had the mosquito net on it with the bars. So I'm going to get them to put a window there as well, because it just obviously makes sense. If I'm going to be renting it out, I have to get things done properly. So that's another thing that has to be done. So we have lots of windows happening. Lots. So I should get the quote for the windows hopefully tomorrow or by early next week. And then if the quote is good, we'll get started. Okay, so I'm just going downstairs to check on progress of work. Someone's calling me, oh my gosh, it's just crazy. Yeah, I'm just going downstairs to check how it's going. I've been out today. I went to do a little bit of shopping and left the guys to work. Can you believe it? I went to ShopRite and I bought some tangerines. I bought like 12. I got to the till where it was 55 cities. Like, that's mad, 55 cities. I was like, you know, I only buy these things once in a while, so I bought it for the children. But it's going to be inhaled. Probably by the end of the day, the whole thing will be gone. But it's fruit, so I can't say anything, right? So it is what it is, what it is. But let's see what's happening over here anyway. So this is the bathroom window. Okay, so what we've had to do is we've taken this one out and we're making it smaller, so about half the size, because we need to be able to place a mirror on the other side, which I'll show you in a minute. So this is the window that was in there, and I'll just take you around. Hold on. So you can see from this side, right, the window was going like right across. It's quite a long one, and so what we're doing is we're splitting it into half, because on this side here the sink is going to go here, and we need obviously a mirror to be placed above it, and there was actually no space. So rather than moving all the plumbing works to try and get it to go on this side of the wall, it didn't make any sense. So and it's a little bit more cost effective. So just by closing the window a bit, because the window is big anyway, just by closing that window a little bit, just enables us to be able to put a mirror there and the sink underneath. So that's the reason for that. Okay. And over here, you can see this is the window that they took out earlier. Here, see, they've started to dress it. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of blown out there, right? Anyway, they've started to dress the window, and so the window guy is coming tomorrow. He's going to give me the estimate. He's here today, actually. He's going to give me the estimate to fit the window here. So I'm going to show you something else in just a second. So just remember this window, right? This one. So this is apartment number 1. This is the one we're doing. Apartment number 2 is not going to be done yet. But let me show you what's happening here. Alright, so from the outside, okay, if I walk back this way, because remember, for those of you that know this house, right, this here behind me is the entryway to the house. So this will be the main house. So this is eventually going to have the door. So the door that's actually upstairs at the moment is actually going to come down here eventually. So it will be one house, because right now it feels like it's almost separate apartments, and it's not, it's one big house. Okay, so the door will come down here. And what I didn't want is, when we eventually rent out this apartment, apartment 2, I didn't really want people to be able to see into the house through these windows. You can see there's one here, and there's the second one here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take out this window, block it up, and move that window to the other side, if that makes sense. They're going to do some adjustments because the size is slightly different, but that's the plan. So to take the window out from here, just to save a bit of cost, and put it on the other side. I replaced those windows because I didn't really like the louvers. I feel like these ones are a bit more modern, and the feel that I'm going about, I just felt like I wanted, I didn't want to have louvers and the dust and stuff like that. So it just made more sense to use a sliding window like this. So that's what they're doing at the moment. The downstairs, the toilets and the sink have been fitted. In fact, they fitted the wrong sink. Sorry about that, guys. I quickly realized that they have installed the wrong sink downstairs. So I was trying to run after them before they disappeared, because some of them were leaving. I was like, no, it's the wrong sink. I knew something looked weird, because when I kept looking at it, and I was like, something just doesn't seem right here. I don't know what it is, but something seems a little bit off. And then I realized that, wrong sink. Hold on, please. I'm coming. Yeah. So yeah, it's the wrong sink. So they're gonna have to come back like Monday, I think it's Sunday or Monday, something like that, to correct it. Yeah, it's just so long. It's like been, how many days now? We've been going at it consecutively for about Friday, Saturday, okay, Sunday, yeah. About 3 days, 3 to 4 days it's going to be, that I know of so far. Okay, so today is another day. Why is this hanging out? Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, today's another day. Today is day 4. 4, I think, yeah. So they were here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today, Monday. So yeah, you remember from the last part of the video, right? They installed the wrong sink by accident. I wasn't keeping an eye, so I didn't catch it in time until I was on camera, and I was telling you guys, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's the wrong one. So they've just come to reinstall the new one. Oh my gosh, it's very dark here. Hold on, I'll have to put my light on. There's no power in the house at the moment. So if you can see, right? So this was meant to be the sink, so it's this one. And then it has its mirror there. I hope you can see that. I know it looks kind of weird right now because I'm shining a light. There you go, that's a bit better. So yeah, so the sink, and then that. Mind you, I'm not sure if you should have put the mirror up yet because it's not plastered. It's not painted. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. I think I might have to go and ask a couple questions. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go and ask a couple questions because actually it's not painted, so I don't want them painting all over the mirror unit thingy. So I'm not sure. See, you drop the ball sometimes. So yeah, I need to go and ask them about that because that don't make sense, does it? No, it don't make sense. So it's another day. I know we're getting lost in days here, right? I don't know how many days have gone past by now. But yeah, so today we have more workers here. The window guy here, the skimming guy, Someone's coming to measure up the kitchen, coming to measure the wardrobe. They're doing some work upstairs in the main house as well. We're doing some regrouting in there too, and some cleaning up. So it's going to be busy. It's going to be so busy today. And I'm also supposed to be going to lunch with a friend. Well, I say lunch, like 4 o'clock. That's not really lunch, is it? Whatever you call it. Yeah, at 4 o'clock. I don't know how it's going to work out. But we have to make it happen, so it's going to happen somehow, some way. You see what I'm saying? That's what I was saying about this window, right? This has been my whole thing this whole time, right? Having this window open, even though it was covered, it wasn't like stable, so when the wind blows, it would kind of like, it would open. So, we're gonna get like little animals. So after they're done, I'm gonna have to like spray up this whole house, kill everything, and then get someone else to clean it for me. I don't do animals. Oh my gosh, mosquitoes. I don't really do animals, I'm sorry. I don't know if you know, but I don't really. So I need to get that done. So I'm hoping that they're going to fit this window today. I'm assuming they are because they've taken off the mat that was covering it. So they're going to do that. They're doing the kitchen window as well, the one that was actually broken. It was cracked. It's been cracked for a long time. So they're going to do that as well. So it should be interesting. Oh, our friend is here. And this window too, so this is the bathroom. So you can see that the window is now a bit smaller so that we have space to put the mirror up. So once they have finished the skimming, the painting or whatever, then they'll put that up. So they took off the mirror that was there because I said it didn't make sense. This, I'm hoping that nothing will happen to this. If it does, it's only going to be my fault, isn't it? So let's see. Glass is out now. So the glass is all out. Okay, so they're redoing it at the moment outside. So I'll just show you. You don't realise how tinted, sorry, I know it's a bit dark, sorry, hold on, one sec. Take my shoes off, we don't do shoes in the house. I'm coming. Yeah, so you basically don't realise how tinted glass is until you take it out. So when they were replacing the glass, I was like, wow, that glass is seriously tinted. Can you imagine how much light it's blocking out? Like, I know it's tinted, but I didn't know it was tinted to that extreme. I thought it was just a tiny little bit, but it's actually quite tinted. The glass is basically brown. So that's new. So this is what they'll be doing in the bathrooms here. Okay, so you can kind of see that this was the yellow grout. This one I wasn't really happy with, remember? For those of you that have been watching me for a while. I wasn't really happy with that. So they're going to actually re-grout this with the grey grout. I think it needed re-grouting anyway. It just... some places weren't that great, so they're just going to redo that for me today. So this is fixed now, so the glass has been replaced. You can see, because this one's dirty, this one's clean. You can see absolutely straight through that. You cannot see through this, so I need someone to come and wash the windows, because we can't see. We can't see anything through here. Way too dirty. And this one is completely clear. Yeah, and so they have the frosted one over here. So they put one in, but I'll show you guys later when they've done it properly. It's a bit noisy at the moment. I can see the difference already. It looks so much better. Like the yellow, beige, whatever that was, that just wasn't doing it for me at all. I did just, nah, it was a no for me. So I feel so much better that it's like this. I think it is gonna darken over time, but it just looks so much nicer. Like, I really like it. And they've actually cleaned the grouting. I'll say nothing about that. Like, this grout, from the first time it was done, it had not been cleaned, and it was doing my nutting, basically. Every time I came in here, it would do my nutting. So they've kind of cleaned it now. I think it's still a bit patchy in places, because you can kind of, can you see the outline of the grout? They may need to go over a second time, because I'm a bit of a stickler like that. So I just want it done properly, forever. So yeah. It looks much better. So they're just working in one of the other bathrooms now. So it's a long day, guys, long day. It's like over here. Over here, they've taken the glass off the window. So they've taken this window off, cut it basically, and put it in the other apartment, because this window doesn't need to be here anymore, because obviously once I kind of like make this into Airbnb, I don't want people to be able to see into the house, so that was going to go, the window's going to be moved somewhere else, so it'll be dark for a while, but it's okay, we'll create another window. We'll have to like completely reconfigure this whole space here, but obviously I don't want the place to stay like this, open, not only because of bugs. I just feel like, you know, there's stuff in there, so it just needs to be closed. So they're going to actually brick it up. So I'm hoping, well, they need to do it today, or they need to do something, plasterboards, whatever is going to happen today, so that it can be closed basically. Yeah, it just needs to be done. So I'm just going to go check on the works happening in the apartment that I'm actually doing now. I'm so tired, like I don't know whether I'm coming or going today. I think because so many things are happening all at the same time, like I'm all over the place. Like my brain can't process too many things happening all at once. So these guys are looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm filming myself. Anyway, let's have a look. Well, it looks a lot better already. They haven't finished, but it looks a lot better already. In here it's just nice and bright. I mean, this is not painted yet, but it's just nice and bright. And the window here just looks amazing. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This just makes the difference for me. The louvers, I know some of you like louvers. I'm not particularly a louver fan. I just feel like it just brings in too much dust, too much of everything. So I actually prefer a window. Now I feel like this looks like boss mode. You see what I'm saying? Boss mode, get me. So this looks so. I'm trying to find where the light is, man. It's so difficult. Okay, so this just looks much better to me now that it's like this. So they put the mosquito in. So this was the window that I just showed you where they've taken it out. This is where they've put it. So they cut it to fit and they've put it in here, which is super cool. I'm waiting for a quote for this wardrobe suite today. The guy came today and he's going to give me a quote for that. But honestly speaking, if the quotes come out too much, right, because I've had one quote already, if the second quote comes back and I feel like it's too much, I'm actually going to get one of those kind of like bougie hanging rails here, because it's only for Airbnb, right? You don't need to have necessarily a closed space. So what I'll do is I'll get one of them fancy hanging rails and just kind of like do up in here and put the hanging rails there, because you'll only have a few outfits that you need to hang. So that's probably what will happen there if the quote comes back and it's crazy. Also over here, I'm still waiting for them to kind of board this up. I don't know why it hasn't been done yet, but they're going to board this up anyway. So that's coming soon. And all my frosted windows are in too, which is so cool. I feel so cool about this. Like, I really like it. It's probably a bit hard to see on camera, but it's frosted. So 1, 2, so you can no longer see outside. 3 of them. So 3 of them are all frosted now, which is super cool. And in the bathroom here, you may not be able to see because it's a bit dark here. but they're actually fitting the window. They need to like do it properly, because as you can see there's gaps around the window, but they need to do that, and then they'll come and do the POP in here and everything. But yeah, it's looking kind of cool so far. I think that's going to be it for me for today though. I have been vlogging this house, oh yeah, and this wall too. They've skimmed it. But yeah, I've been vlogging for the past, I don't know, five days or so on this apartment. It may not feel like it to you, but yeah, it's been about 5 days. So I feel like I've given you enough, right? It's enough, right? Enough? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them continue, and then I'll update you in the next one, which will be, I don't know when, hopefully not too long, right? Okay, I hope you guys are still enjoying these videos. Like I really want to get this place done. Like I'm so super excited, and like I said in the last video, I've given myself a deadline to just get it done, get it rented, and yeah, so let's see how it goes. I think furniture is going to really just do me in. I don't know how I'm going to manage, but one day at a time, one step at a time, keep moving, huh? But yeah, okay, well guys, that's the end for today. So if you haven't already subscribed, I would love it so much if you would do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Don't forget, like, comment, share. Until next time, I am out.